Alrighty, let's roll this a day. Oh, be a 3. 1, 2, 3. I like to kind of mark where I'm at. I lose my spot. My little roller skate. Number 3. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and move to Lauren's haunted house. So let's go to Lauren's prompts. 1, 2, 3 reading prompt. It's a live read of Frankenstein retelling. Okay. I like it. All right. Thinking. Get out of the way. Y'all, there's so many books. I can't get books out of here. Junji Ito Frankenstein? Why not? Let's give it a go. Cold gray tomb. There was a gravestone and a black lagoon and a picture of Martians taking over the moon and 3 little mummies rubbing their tummies. 2 hairy claws and a set of jaws, a loud screechy bat and a black hat, and a skull and a shoe and a pot full of goo and a hairy old werewolf hollering. Hey y'all, I thought I would show you my completed cross stitch. It says, "We are the weirdos, mister." There's a knife up there. Really love this font. The lettering. Pentacle down there. Some moons. Yeah, some this like moody fabric. Yeah, I think it's it looks like a 16 count Aida fabric. I'm pretty sure I got this years and years and years ago. For anyone that's interested, with fabrics by LJ. You remember when LJ used to make fabrics? Yeah, pretty sure it's an old. I'm jazzed with this. This is so great. I'm really, and it, you know, pretty simple. It didn't take very long once I actually, you know, took the time to work on it. Very pleased. This is a, did I say already? This is a Witchy Stitcher design. I love Witchy Stitcher. I've done tons of Witchy Stitcher stuff. I have tons of Witchy Stitcher stuff in my stash. Yeah. Am I gonna get back into stitching? I hope so, because I kind of miss it. So I think I just need to pick another project and work on it, right? All right. Alrighty guys, so I just finished, I always want to say Frankenstein, Junji Ito's Frankenstein, and it was really good. It was just nice, sort of short and sweet, version of the Frankenstein story. So I think the prompt was officially to be like a retelling. I'm going to count it, even though it is essentially the Frankenstein story. But you get all these really, of course, great Junji Ito style interpretation of the monster and Frankenstein, and what everyone looks like, and of course a bit of gruesomeness a la Junji Ito. So I'm gonna count it, as a sort of retelling, right? It's gonna fit that prompt good enough, right? So the Frankenstein story itself takes up about half of this book. The rest of the book is some short stories, which I am going to go ahead and finish out throughout the rest of the month. But I am going to go ahead, I think, and do another roll to get another prompt. Because, yeah, I'm going to count that prompt as fulfilled. So let's do it. Alrighty, we're going to mark this space off. Frankenstein. Frankenstein. Okay, whatever. You know. Let's do a roll, get my skate going. All right. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mark that spot. Love this little roller skate. Okay. Let's see what Lauren's number 6 prompt is here. Let's see. Let me sit down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a watching prompt. 2, just a bunch of hocus pocus. Watch a Disney or family friendly movie with spooky vibes. Okay, I can do that.
Watch out! He's right behind you! Hey, down in front! Oh, sorry. Run, Betsy!
Hey, y'all, let's do a little update. Today it's Wednesday. What? October 23rd, I think is the date. I've read some things and I'm not updated. So I did finally finish the Holmes Dracula file by Fred Saberhagen. I feel like I've been reading this forever, but yeah, it's done now, and I had a pretty good overall time with it. It's pretty interesting. I thought at first it was like Holmes and Dracula would like buddy up to solve like some sort of crime. It's not quite that, but Dracula has come sort of back over to London area. I think they said of like 6 years since he had been to London. So I don't know if it's 6 years from like Dracula to I don't know the exact time period, but anyway, and he like gets a little bit of, he wakes up and he's in this sort of like medical facility looking kind of thing, and he doesn't remember who he is right at the beginning of the book, and it goes from there as far as the connections of some murders that are happening in the city, and that's how Holmes gets pulled in, and then supposedly like Holmes and Dracula, they like look just alike too, so they get confused with each other. I don't know, just kind of goes from there. And I don't really know what else to say, because they're solving a murder. It's Holmes and Watson. There's Dracula stuff. I mean, I don't know. It was a fun time. So, of course, I read this for Occult Detective October, and I definitely think it fits. So, yeah, it was a fun time. Let's see. This is part of a series. I don't know that I would read more. I think part of a series with Dracula. There's 3 or 4 more, I think, that involve Dracula doing other things. I don't know. I read Fledgling by Octavia Butler. Boy. Wow. Okay, wow. This was really good. This was great. Y'all know, well, if you've been here for any length of time, I love Octavia Butler. And this is one of her few left I've not read. I've just been like not wanting, like, I want to read them, but I don't want to read them because of course there's only so many books left that I haven't read, so anyway. I went ahead and did it. I was like, what is there a more perfect time than reading a vampire book written by Octavia Butler in the month of October? seems pretty perfect. So yes, this is a vampire book, absolutely. And actually, kind of much like this Dracula book, our main character Shori wakes up in the beginning, and she does not remember who she is. She's got some amnesia going on, and so it basically follows her as she's figuring out something bad has happened to her sort of family of vampire family, and so she's trying to track down what's going on, and she discovers that all of her family has been killed, her sort of male side of her family and the female side of her family. It's the whole thing. The vampires in here are called Ina, and they're described as really this sort of different race of people that just live a certain way, and things like that have these sort of, I almost said familiars, and they become symbionts that are humans, that are sort of connected with them, that they kind of both feed off of, but also kind of make a life together. A lot of sort of in a polyamorous type of relationships. So I mean, that was a bit ahead of it. Was a bit ahead of its time. When was this? 2005. Shori is, like I said, she's at this point she's running in a way because someone is trying to kill her too, and for reasons I don't want to tell you why, and then she's kind of having to start over because everyone that she knows was killed, so she's picking up new symbionts along the way, and then connecting with different vampires in different areas, to just try to learn what's going on. And so I think at the time we are meeting Shori, she's been a vampire for like 50-ish years, but she looks like she's about anywhere from like 10 to 11 years old. Okay. And that is very off-putting and unsettling when you read this book, because there are like sex scenes with like grown men in here, and I don't know, it just was like it was weird. It was like, whoa, okay, because if you visualize her as a child looking thing, right? They said she was a bit tall, but she was still very child like looking, she's like 5 foot something, so tall-ish for like a 10-year-old, but like she looks like a 10-year-old. I don't know, so just know that that's in here. And so I think Octavia Butler was definitely pushing the envelope here, and things like that with sexuality. Of course, we've got gender play here. There is that, again, that role of like, what is a family, found family, good vampire stuff, like sexy vampire stuff. I don't know, I really liked this a lot. I really did. And I love Octavia Butler. Yes, so Fledgling, loved it. Just today at work, I'm kind of trying to knock out my Read by Own challenge. So I picked up a shorty on audio, so it just was a few hours long. What Moves the Dead by Kingfisher. This is Kingfisher's sort of her own kind of follow-up or response to or retelling of kind of the Edgar Allan Poe's The Fall of the House of Usher. So we're following some of the characters from the House of Usher, and things are dead. It's very creepy, old house, lots of fungi and hairs, and it was very creepy, very good, and I really liked it. I don't know what else to say. It was great. It's very short. It was pretty daggone good. I love this flippant cover. Yeah, I liked it a lot. So yeah, it was good stuff. I have officially made it to Inspector Thoreau level for Blackoween for Biohaunted House, and I'm so excited. I've made my way through 2 areas of Tulis Parish now for the Blackoween map. If I can find the map, maybe I'll put it here. I'm trying to think, do I want to try to get another spot this year? But I don't think so. I've only got, I don't have that many days left of the month, and I've still got kind of some other things I want to read for Occult Detective October in particular. So I don't think I'm going to try to go to another level or another, location in Tulis Parish, but I'm very excited to. And last year I marked off Jazz Library, and this year I marked off Biohaunted House. So I'm excited. Yes, I've really enjoyed my Blackoween reads. Yes, for sure. And what am I doing now? I did watch a family-friendly movie or TV show. We watched the Toy Story like Halloween special came out a few years ago. It's really good. Jessie faces her fears in it, which is good. So that, I think my last role for Halloweenathon was to like watch a family friendly movie or something like that. So I'm going to count that for that prompt. So I will need to do another role, which is exciting. So we'll see what we come up with next for that. And I know, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So I will check in later. All right, bye. All right, and it's time to roll again. So because I'm going to use the Toy Story little Halloween short for this one. So that's complete. All right, so let's roll and move a musket. All right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Mark my space. I think I already rolled 4. Oh wait, okay, so 4 for, oh, oops, sorry, I'm still on Lauren. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reading only prompt. Check it. Read a book with colors that match the packaging of your favorite Halloween candy. Okay, okay. So one of my favorite candies is Reese's Pieces. Okay. And I'm restarted this, so I'm gonna use it for this prompt. Alice in Wonderland's Halloween. It's got the orange, it's got the dark brown, right? And Reese's Pieces, there's another color. It's just orange and brown. Anyway, I think it'll fit. All right, I might as well check in about this book. I did start this book. I finished part 1. So this makes up, there's 3 parts to this book. Halloween's first of a series, takes place in a little town called Orangefield. For untold ages, a dark presence has shrouded the small town of Orangefield. In addition to the plentiful pumpkins that gave the town its name, Orangefield is home to the dreaded Lord of Death himself, Samhain. Despite rumors of his existence and rare brief sightings, Samhain has long been content to leave the local inhabitants alone, but that's about to change. So I think this is like sort of 3 stories about their encounter with him is what I'm assuming. I guess based on the first story, I would say that is so. A man and his wife who have been having some marital troubles. He's an author and is having a bit of writer's block. And so they're just struggling and she's about to leave. It's just, it's kind of bad, right? But he's also like, she goes missing, but then like all these hornets start showing up at his house. Dun, 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 so it goes from there. It's pretty good. Yeah. So I'm enjoying this and I'm going to keep going on it and finish it out. Okay. So yeah, that's a check-in. All right. All right. Don't mind my hair, whatever. Whatevs. It's Friday evening. I've just finished the rest of the short stories that are in this Junji Ito Frankenstein collection, and they were pretty good. Yeah, they were really good. They a lot of them focused around this like spooky house, not really spooky house. This like kid's house. He's like living there by himself, and it has like portals to different dimensions, and I don't know. It got weird. Typical classic Junji Ito. Lots of good body horror imagery. Yeah, so yeah, I really liked the remainder of these stories in this collection. So that was great. So along with, Frankenstein, which was, about half the book, the rest of the stories in here were pretty daggone good. So another Junji Ito book finished. That's nice. So yeah, tonight, it's Friday, like I said, I'm actually going to a concert tonight. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It is a band called Boris. I don't know if you know, but they are a metal band. I don't know when I've been to a metal show, y'all. It's been some years, but I saw they were coming into my town, like to my exact town. I said, I should probably go. So yeah, I'm super excited. Boris has been around, gosh, since the 90s. They're a Japanese band. I'll pop up a little picture of them here. They're very fucking cool. I'm really stoked for tonight. I'm going by myself, but whatevs. It's gonna be fun. They are playing their first album in its entirety for this tour, which is just like amazing. So yeah, like I'm super stoked. been home for a little bit, just kind of decompressing from the Boris show, having some pretzels. And wow. Wow. Holy smokes. That was an amazing show. Holy moly. If you know Boris, then you know like their sound. So like, oh, I mean, when you feel the guitar like in your full chest, like your chest vibrates from the like sound of that heavy guitar, you know you are experiencing something. You feel it from the bottom of your feet. It was amazing. Did you see Wata in her like freaking gorgeous like red gown, freaking hammering that guitar? Oh my gosh, she's so great. Freaking Atsuo, just like vibes. I mean, he and then of course Takeshi. I didn't see too much because he's on the other side of the stage, but just amazing. Just amazing. And they had like another drummer kind of touring with them for this show. So at times there was double drums because Atsuo also, usually plays the drums. So it was amazing. There was an opening act called Starcrawler, also very excellent. Different vibe from Boris, very much kind of punk rock vibes, kind of maybe throwing a little bit of rockabilly, straight up rock and roll. I mean, that was like rock and roll. Very good. Guitar player was great. Front lady, who I gotta look up her name, new girl crush. She was amazing. She slayed. Yeah, very good. Starcrawler, if you want to look them up. Actually, maybe I recorded, but they brought Wata out for one of their songs towards kind of the end of their set to play, so that was cool. Had a good night. It was fun. All right.